said, bro, you don't realize what these women go through just to meet with you for a date. Let's talk about time first and foremost. A woman who doesn't even know you, she met you at Target. Okay, you're a stranger to her. She decides, okay, well, let me create time to meet with this man for a date. Time that she could be using to spend with her kids, her family. She could be using this time to make money, and yet she's still budgeting time to meet you. Let's talk about preparation: the hair, the nails, the feet, the shoes, the dress. Beauty is a process. She's taking time to put herself together to meet with you for a date. And once again, she doesn't know you at all. The least you can do, brother, is pay for a meal, because at the end of the day, she doesn't have to meet with you at all. You're not paying her bills. You're not doing anything for her in life. And if she chooses to give you some of her time, the least you can do, brother, is pay for a meal. Come on.
So
I have something. I have something, and I think everybody would like this. Pander, not a simp. Once you get the cat, then you might be a trick. See, it's easy to. So he would be what y'all say is a panderer, but I don't think so. I think he's just a guy like keeping it real when it comes to some women. We know that there are some women who put men under food and stuff like that. But then, yeah, like we said, a simp hasn't gotten a cooch a lot of the times.
That's
and
right.
then once he has gotten it, he just paying to play. He's a trick
Right.
now. So
There you
a
go.
simp and a trick are not the same thing, and a
Right.
panderer is not a simp. Not all times. That's all.
Correct. It's just how you.
Okay, Simp. So there we go. We're gonna get real specific in 2024. I dig it, Crystal. So Simps and Pander Bears. Either or, they're not good for the group. Yeah, and that's my thing. That's my only pushback. I don't care what y'all want to call these brothers. It's very simple. It's all about being good for the group overall, or moving with selfish intent. Pander Bears and Simps move with selfish intent. I'm sorry, they're
Okay,
not good.
when does it? Okay, Mr. Walker, when is it that I just love women and I see what a lot of them go through and I love them, so I'm speaking up? And when is it a panderer? Like, see, Ace Metaphor, lovely man.
Why do you call Ace Metaphor?
Ace, see, and that's the thing. Ace Metaphor got a face like he done took about 3, 4, 5 black pills. I don't care what kind of he come here talking like, oh, he done had all these women. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
He's extreme.
Thinking that dusty ass men is the best you can do. That just because maybe you have a kid, maybe you overweight, that you can't find somebody that will at least treat you well. Maybe you don't find a man that's as tall as you want, that makes as much money as you want. That's not settling. You settle in relationships when you settle for poor treatment. There are women right now with tall, rich, successful men, and they are still settling because that man is cheating on them. Yes, they bills paid, but they lonely as. You start to settle when you settle for a man that don't see you as his queen. They don't respect the sanctity of y'all marriage. When your man is not your biggest cheerleader, you will settle when you start to think that an inconsistent man is the best you can do. That a man that can't reciprocate is the best you can do. That's when you settle. I don't give a what nobody say on this internet. Don't rush to get in no relationship simply because you scared somebody gonna take a man that don't treat you right.
So you just see how he doing his hands and
that's what you call pander.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's not a simp.
He wasn't saying nothing. I mean, yeah, it's just how he doing it and all that. I mean, he wasn't saying nothing bad, but it's just
he might be more on the artistry side. We don't have a problem when rappers be doing this and we like that. So it's like,
but the way he doing it and it's just too.
He just like it. He just extreme. Some guys are goofy. Some guys are over the top. Some dudes are silly.
It's too much.
But that's not a simp though.
But
that's not a simp though.
I'm starting to feel like they interchangeable, man.
They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing though.
My thing is, we stuck on his mannerisms, but did he lie? Did he lie?
No, okay, let's touch on it.
He said, doing it.
He said, "What if he said, so what? You're a little overweight." So that's the thing. Lack of accountability. Simps. Here we go. Simps and Pander Bears. They taking accountability off of the woman altogether. So what, your little big sister? So what, your little mess and poke me in my forehead twice a week? It's okay. I understand. That is a clear-cut case of a simping, whatever he is.
He says Russell Wilson is a simp. He wiped up a woman that got bust down and impregnated by a rich pookie. with hella baby mamas and dress like a thought.
That's what I said. You all's men's definition is different from us women. We don't think of Russell Wilson as a simp. You all men think that a simp is not what you all are describing Russell Wilson as. We keep telling you saying that where you're thinking of is wrong.
Well, do you know what simp? Like you said, short for somebody that's sympathetic to a 304. All right, so
now here's the thing. So here we go, Heathen Queen. Russell Wilson is him. He's a smart, intelligent, kind of a square Super Bowl quarterback. Are we telling that man on the face of this earth that it was in his best interest to get with get with his wife, with all due respect, and while we call him a simp, she is on record saying she don't need that man. This man, it's only one Russell Wilson on earth. You can't duplicate that. And she said, I don't need him. This was she said. No, she said it on it. He was sitting next to her, and he said, he know I don't need him. So, that is utter disrespect.
So why are we taking the accountability out of Russell Wilson's hands and saying
we didn't. He's a simp.
So why is he a simp? Because he chose what he chose.
Yeah, he's a simp.
That's how I feel about Russell Wilson. Like,
and she doesn't deserve. She doesn't deserve to be a wife. She doesn't deserve.
This is how I feel about Russell Wilson. Somebody got to take the bullet. Somebody got to take the bullet. So if he want to simp to a woman that already had somebody kid and whatever, let him do it. But he is a simp. But everybody got their own lane, so he chose his lane and he just cruising.
Or is he just a powerful man who can get whoever he want and he wanted to?
Russell, come on, Russell will look. He's a simp, but good dude. But
why did he choose her? Why did he choose her?
Well, he chose her. He said the Lord told him to.
Why did he choose? Why did he
said the Lord? He said,
and it seems to be going well. They got
so the Lord was wrong. So the Lord was wrong. Are we saying the Lord was wrong?
I'm not knocking Russ, but I'm just saying. But you can't see a red car and say that ain't a red car.
My thing is, y'all can't say
it's okay.
Y'all gonna tell y'all in one sense, it's like you can't tell a man what to do, but then we can tell a man what to do. It's like Russell Williams got with her because he loves Sierra, she loves him. Yes, she might be a boss chick, but some men are okay with the boss chick as long as she's feminine and does what he needs her to do.
Russell Wilson is a simp. That's what the super chat say. He is.
I don't care what the super chat say. I would never call him a simp.
It's not wrong with him.
I told you, you men have the wrong. You men have a definition of simp.
Listen, and here's the bottom line. Here's what I'll say. I think women are off base when they get talking about simps, and I think men are off base if we sitting up here talking about women who are pick-me's. Y'all off base. It really ain't a conversation for y'all to have because it's not a label that y'all can put on somebody. And vice versa.
How? I don't get that.
What do you mean?
Because we create. I mean, it's a man's work,
but it's nothing exactly.
Listen, all I'm saying is we created those words. So a simp is a simp. Women, come on now. We know women. They take words and turn them into this and turn them into and they like.
So if the man is not worthy, if the woman is not worthy of the man, and he chooses the woman. But she's not worthy. She's a 304, but he chooses her anyway. He's a simp. So his all of his control has went out the window. He has no discernment because he married a chick who was not considered a 304 by you all. So he's not able to make his own choice about the woman that he wants or the one. He has all the money in the world to get whatever woman he wants, and he chose her. So how is he?
Money don't mean nothing. Money don't mean a daggone thing.
Russell Wilson is still a simp. He gonna simp for whoever he get. It's just him. I'm not talking about Sierra. I don't care who he marries.
Y'all would call most men who were born before 1970 a simp because men back in the day always adored their wives and talked highly of them.
Joker just came up here. The first thing Joker they said was giving praises to his wife. That's the thing. Yeah. And even me, I love my wife desperately, but I told her if you had a kid, ain't no way heck I would have married you. That's the thing. So we just got certain men got a certain point of view, and like in Joker Nutty said, we can't tell men how we see things and how we label things. And I think this is a display of femininity and that equality. Women are like, wait a minute, we make enough to how y'all gonna say what a simp is, because we can't.
Well, I mean, the simp only exists. My thing is this: the simp only exists if the girl isn't giving him any cooch. Right. So if the girl is not even part of the problem, then he can't be a simp. So the women do have some voice in it because
Simps
she's the one determining.
Simps get guts. They simps ain't out here incels. No, we got y'all don't. That's why I said simp is not. He losing. Listen here, Russell Wilson sat there while Sierra looked at him and said, "I don't need you." I don't know how we missing this. We don't think that Sierra need Russell Wilson.
I haven't seen that interview, but I believe you if she said that.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it. I promise you, I wouldn't make.
No, I believe you when you say that.
Do we think she could do better? We think she could do better.
I don't know about doing better, but I know that if she said, I don't know why she would say that on the interview. Like I said,
and there we go. That's why he's a simp, because she finds it okay to sit there and say that. She proving he's a simp because when no real man he won't move it. But why are you saying?
I mean, but let's take emotions out. Let's take emotions out and let's just be real. Do you need anybody other than your body? You know, like context for me, because a lot of times.
Let me ask y'all this: what would be the problem if he truly was a simp? Let's say it's true. What's the problem now?
I just don't think. I think we put a stamp of a simp on any stepfather, and I can't agree.
No,
with that.
It has nothing to do with Sierra. He is a simp. Now he got Sierra. If Sierra was still with Future would be a real N-word. But she is with Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson is a simp. Russell Wilson is a simp, and Future is a rapper, whatever. But Future's not a simp. Russell Wilson is a simp.
Well, Future was simping all on them records for her, crying for her, making songs about her.
Why is it? All right, so my thing is, to y'all ladies, why is simp? And we got to move off this point. I got to get these super chats because that's way off the show. But to close it out, why is a simp such a bad thing? Why is it derogatory to y'all?
I think it's the same reason why if I go on TikTok mopping my floor or sweeping my floor, some women will call me a pick-me.
And men wouldn't look at that as bad, though. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's my whole point. So it's silly. We put a woman cleaning her house in the category.
What's the problem with simp, though? Where's the problem with simp?
So that's what I'm saying in the male perspective. They put a male.
No, I'm asking y'all perspective. Why do y'all look at it as a problem?
Because I think it's disrespectful, and I don't think it's okay to disrespect a man who's being a man. There's so many men who aren't.
Here's the thing: that man got to wait. Yeah, men can't nobody save him. As men, we got to defend ourselves. So yes, that's where they ain't.
He don't want to be saved,
huh?
He don't want to be saved.
Wait, no, y'all said you just said like we jumping on him or something or picking on him. Well, no.
Yeah, it's just this is how men talk. Like, here's the thing: this be the problem. Men let y'all women be women, but it be like y'all women be trying to turn the man like we want y'all. It's like the women try to make the man feel it from their side, and it's like no. Russell Wilson is a simp, and then you say, "Well, no, that's disrespectful." Of course, it's gonna be disrespectful for you because you are a woman. That's the thing. Women gotta understand a man is speaking and saying that another man is a simp, and just the woman be like, "Okay, well, he's a simp, but he's a good guy, of course." But he is a simp. A horse is a horse, a cat is a cat, dog is a dog. It is what it is. So we're not being disrespectful to Russ, but he is a simp. No matter
I got you, he's the queen.
No matter who he is.
I got you, he's the queen. So you saying like, how can he, why are we calling him a simp, which men deem a bad thing, whenever he over here paying bills and stuff, right? How's he bad?
Oh, our definition of a simp means we are not giving him we're not reciprocating the resources that he is giving. So therefore we call him a simp. That is, women are not reciprocating with a simp. You all are saying that a simp is being reciprocated. You're saying that because a man acquiesces to a woman's will, or the man takes on the burden of a woman who's not worthy, or you're taking into consideration a female's feelings that he's a simp. That's my understanding of what you all call simps.
Here's where I'm confused at. Y'all don't value nothing else men say. Why are y'all putting so much stock in this? Y'all don't value nothing else men say. All of a sudden, men start saying, calling other men simps. Y'all put so much stock in it.
Who said that we don't value what? I mean, I value.
We ain't talking about you personally. We talking about women in general. They don't take value to the talking points that men talk about, losing weight and all this good stuff. Why all of a sudden men get talk about simps and women are at the forefront?
It's the same reason why men get irritated when women start calling other women a pick me, because they feel like my wife like that, my girlfriend like that.
A pick me ain't detrimental to anything.
We don't have a problem with that.
So you say, but there are a group of women who say the same thing.
So what are pick me's detriment? How do pick me's hurt the group with their behavior?
Pick me's hurt the group. First off, there are, like I said, we real confused on definitions. Some people would say I'm a pick me, which I don't think I am. But a pick me is detrimental to the group because she's a woman who lacks self-awareness and self-value a lot of times. She merges herself within her man instead of being interdependent.
Right.
And so what happens is she lets a lot of things slide. A lot of pick-me's are in the hood dealing with the nug-nugs, accepting anything, just to have love, just to have some D, just to pick me. It's like, relax, girl. You know, you're making it harder for us women who aren't sleeping with other people's men or who aren't trying to convince men to do things that they don't naturally feel to do by trying to pay your way or screw them into some type of submission. So pick-me's are very slick, and a lot of times they're single most of the times because they're trying too hard, and men want to be in a position to feel like they have a prize, not a piece of meat just laying out for them to get.
So I thought pick-me's were looking to get married, not just sleep with random.
No, pick-me's are looking to be picked. They're looking to be picked.
Pick-me for marriage.
It's like I said, it's different type of people. Some people would call me a pick-me, but in general, a pick-me is detrimental to the group because she's sitting here hella masculine, low-key, hating other women. Most of the time, she's sitting here hella masculine, fake femininity, but acting like this.
I think my wife is a pick-me. She's so
your wife is a pick-me. Why?
Because she wanted to be picked to be married.
That's not a pick-me. If a woman desires a certain man,
listen.
That's not a pick-me. A pick-me is when she has no discernment.
Here's the thing, Crystal.
So pick-me's have no discernment.
Okay. A lot of times.
They're just pandering. They're on the pandering side of. They're on the pandering side of.
Here we go.
I mean, that's the only way I can describe it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting from this.
Y'all moving the goal line all around.
What I'm getting from this, the struggle to submit. So we saying men say pick-me's are good. Why? Because these are women that, at the very least, Crystal, come off as being submissive to men. And women say no. Wait, and then women say no. Whatever panderers or simps are good because they submitting to women. Ain't no man good for the group that's submitting to no.
No, we're not saying submitting. I'm not saying that when it comes to
Crystal, real quick.
That's not what I'm saying.
Crystal, real quick. You asked Walker. You say, "Is your wife pick me?" He said his wife is a pick me. Now here's the thing. He said it. So she is whatever he say she is.
That's fine. I just asked him why he said it. I said, why did you say that?
It don't matter why he said it.
now, Joker, real quick, Joker. I love that. Now, will you ever hear a woman sit here and say my husband is a simp?
Yeah, women say that, and the women will be like, yeah,
nope.
girl, yeah.
But it ain't happening. Ain't no woman calling her husband no simp.
Yeah,
okay, but I thought simps were good.
Women, they do.
No, we just said they're not. Me and either queen and
Women have women talk.
All right, so listen. So real quick, like Mr. Walker said, he thought simps were good. If men are saying simps are bad, y'all can't also say simps are bad. They can't be bad. They have to be good to somebody.
I said that I said to the woman who they simping to or tricking off to, she might say it's good.
In general, let's just stop the cap. That's what we said. Stop the cap. Simps are bad. We are saying simps are bad, which means they are good for women. They can't be bad for everybody.
No, we said that simps in general. I mean, if we're speaking in general, they wouldn't be productive, I guess, for the group or for men in general. But I mean, everybody has this different definition of a simp.
So ladies behind the scenes, when y'all talking to each other, I'm sure my husband is a simp for me.
Oh, yeah.
No,
y'all just don't use that language. Y'all talk about how he do whatever y'all tell him to do, and y'all the language it's between the lines.
That's what we're saying. We're saying that you all think because a man does the things that a woman wants him to do in a relationship that he's a simp.
And he's getting nothing in return. He's getting nothing barely in return.
No, that's not. That's not
in a relationship, in a marriage.
Why would he be there if he wasn't getting anything?
Hell, that's $1 million question. Men will ride it out. Men it's something there. We ride it out even when they ain't happy.
But that's not a simp. A simp is not a person. A simp
does
doesn't occur in
a Crystal asked the question.
Women, we don't consider simps men that we are married to and we
in
have
a
relationship with. Simps are men we don't have relationship with that we look at and say he's giving her money, he's giving her time, he's doing this without giving anything in return.
In your opinion, because some of these married men people are saying are simps, like Russell Wilson and Steve Harvey and these guys. They saying they're simps.
Men are saying that.
Men are saying that, not women.
Yeah, but men have the final say though. We love y'all. Listen, ladies. We love y'all. Finger licking good. But men have the last say.
On what?
On what?
Men have the last say. So if a man see another man, he'd be like, that boy a simp. He's a simp. It don't matter what the women say. It don't matter.
Hey, Krista,
y'all low-key haters for the men.
Krista, he said
y'all low-key haters for the men that love women. For the men that love women and see the beauty in women who want
and
to
men can say the same thing. We can say same thing. Y'all hate the women that love men. Y'all hate the
no,
so
we don't.
No, this is a circular argument.
It's not because we don't hate women who love men.
Yes, y'all do. Y'all don't like the pick-me's.
The pick-me is a pandering female who knows.
How can a woman pander to a man?
That's to y'all, but y'all saying that. Men ain't saying that.
Well, Joker just said, y'all mind y'all business with the men and we mind our business with the women. So he said, we get the final say.
And we do. Yeah, we do when it comes out to men.
Right, so we get the final say when it comes to women.
All right, let me get these super chats real quick. Let me get these super chats because we way
maybe
behind.
If we let you, maybe. I'm just saying, maybe.